14, Freya's, 135, comparison between chariots of Greek and northern gods, 345 Charlemagne, Char-el-Iman. Leader of Wild Hunt, 25, 26, Bertha, mother of, 56, Freya's temple destroyed by, 136, sword of, 179 Charles V Alva, general of, 89 Charles's Wain. Same as Great Bear, 30 Charon, Charon. Compared to Modgod, 359 Charybdis, Charybdis. Northern parallel to, 353 Chiru, Kuryu. Same as Tyr, 87, sword of, 87 to 89, Heimdall same as, 151 Cherusci, Keruske. The worship of the, 87 Chiron, Chiron. Compared to Guerber, 363 Christ. Peace of Aphrodite at birth of, 128 Christianity. Attempts to introduce, 55, 89, 137, 233 Christians. Easter feast, 55, Norsemen in contact with, 340 Christians so. Formation of, 236 Christmas. Wild Hunt at, 24, Bertha's visit at, 57, Yule now called, 128, Trolls celebrate, 234 Cleo, Cleo. Same as Saga, 349 Kolchis, Kolchis. Argo sails to, 352 Cologne, Kaolon. Odin visits, 87 Koronis, Koronis. Radatos compared to Crow in story of, 347 Cretan labyrinth. Compared to Valen's house, 358 Crete, Crit. Odin's tomb at Ups compared to Jupiter's in, 349 Cyclops, Cyclops. Compared to Loki, 354, to Northern Dwarfs, 362 Cynthia, Cynthia. Mani compared to, 345 Daedalus, Daedalus. Compared to Valand, 358 Dag. Son of Nod, 8, a treacherous hunting, 264 Dane, Dain. Stag on Yggdrasil, 13 Danea, Danae. Compared to Rinda, 357 Danes. Sacrificing place of, 50, Frey, ruler of, 128, Mysinger slays, 129, Ragnar Lodbrog, king of the, 281 Danish ballad. Agar and Else, 184 Danube. Chiru's sword buried on banks of, 88 Daphne, Daphne. Northern equivalent, 345 Day. Divisions of, 9, Vafthrudnir's questions about, 32 December. Euler's month, 141 Deianira, Dianira. Loki's jealousy compared to that of, 360 Dellinger, Delling. Third husband of Nod, 8 Delphi, Delphi. Compared to Gimli, 361 Deluge. Ymir's blood causes, 5, Ragnarok, a version of, 361 Denmark. Odin conquers, 39, 40, Frey in, 128, Freya in, 131, Konar, king of, 153, Norn's visit, 169, Horn in collection of, 234, Gudrun leaves, 291 Destiny. Compared to Orlog, 347 Deucalion, Deucalion, and Pyrrha compared to Lif and Lifthrasir, 361 Diana, DANA. Mani corresponds to 345, Skadi compared to 354 Dido, Didu. Compared to Gafian, 350 Dices, Dis easy. Norn same as 171 Dodona, Dudu Na. Compared to UPS, 349 Dolmens. Stone altars called 86 Donner, Du Nar. Same as Thor, 59 Dover. Manigful passes, 235, 362 Dropnir. Odin's ring called 17, Sindri and Brock make 66, Odin receives 67, Skirnir offers Gerda 120, laid on Baldur's pyre 206, Baldur sends Odin 211, emblem of fertility 214, dwarf's fashion 242, Greek equivalent 351 Droma, Droma. Chain for Fenris, 91, proverb about 353 Druids, Drooage. Human sacrifices of 86 Drusus, Droosus. Warned by Avala, 171 Dryads, Dryads. Northern equivalent for 346 Duke of Alva. Churus sword found by 89 Duonair. Stag on Yggdrasil, 13 Dunmo, Dun-Mo. Flitch of Bacon, 126 Durathor, Duo-Ra Thor. Stag on Yggdrasil, 13 Dusk of the Gods. Wagner's Opera, 251 Dvalin. Stag on Yggdrasil, 13, Dwarf visited by Loki, 65 Dwarfs. Black Elves called, 11, Aegir does not rank with, 185, 1 burned with Balder, 208, occupations of, 239 to 245, home of the, 351, nightmares are, 362 Eager. Same as Aegir, 188 East Saxony. Conquered by Odin, 40 Easter. Same as Ostera, 55, stones, altars to Ostera, 55, 56 Easter. Same as Ostera, 55 Echo. Dwarfs talk, 240 Eckhart, Ek Hart. Tries to stop Tannhauser, 54, compared to Mentor, 350 eclipses. Northern belief concerning cause of, 9 Edda. Collection of Northern myths, 2, 40, 41, 146, 251, 339, sword runes in, 86, phrase wooing related in, 119, Heimdall's visit to Earth described in, 151, Siemund, compiler of Elder, 249, heroic lays in, 251, Younger, 40 Aegea. Wave Maiden, 146 Egil. Marys of Valkyr, 175, Arrow of, 178, Thialfi's father, 189 Eglimi, Egilimi. Father of Hyordis, 266 Ain Harrier, Inha-Riar. Odin's guests, 18, meet of, 20, daily battles of, 21, Valkyrs wait on, 175, Helgi, leader of, 265, Gjallarhorn calls, 332, muster of, 334, all slain on Vigrid, 336 Einmaria, in Miria. Daughter of Loki, 218 Ira. Goddess of medicine, 50 Isa. Daughter of Loki, 218 Itel. Son of Atli and Gudrun, 291 Elb. Water sprite, 194, God of the Elbe, 359 Elb. Drusus stopped at, 171, river named after Elbe, 194 Elbegast. King of the dwarfs, 242 Elda. Agir's servant, 188 Eldrimnir. Cauldron in Valhalla, 20 Elf. Water sprite, 194, Elf lights, 246, Elf locks, 247 Elf. Sigmund buried by, 268, High Ordis marries, 268, second marriage of, 290 Olivigar, Livagar. Streams of ice from Hvergelmir, 2, Thor crosses, 76, rolling ice in, 182, Thor's journey east of, 189 Lle. Thor wrestles with, 72 Elida. Magic Dragon ship, 303, 307, 312, 319, 320 else, LSA. Ballad of Agar and, 184 elves. Light elves, 11, occupation of the, 246 to 249, Agar does not rank with the, 185 Elvidner, Elvidina. Hell's Hall 182 Emblat. The Elm or First Woman, 12, Wooden, 347 Enceladus. Compared to Loki, 361 England. Wild Hunt in, 24, 25, Mayday in, 38, Yule in, 124, Flitch of Bacon in, 126, Miners in, 244, Albion same as, 246, Fairies in, 246, 247, Oberon, Fairy King in, 248 English Channel. Manigful in, 235 Epimethios, Epimethos. Compared to Northern creators, 347 ER. Same as Tyr, 87, Heimdall same as, 151 Erda. Same as Jord, 59 Ermenrich, Menrek. Swanhild marries, 295, Gudrun's sons attack, 296 Erna. Jarl marries, 153 ERP. Son of Atli and Gudrun, 291, son of Jonakur and Gudrun, 295, slain by brothers, 296, to avenge Swanhild, 365 Esbjörnsnare. Legend of, 240 to 241 Eskimo. Skadi's dog, 115 Uba. Agir's palace resembles Neptune's home in, 359 Euhemerus. Historical theory of, 349 Europa, Europa. Northern equivalent for story of, 362 Europe. Aesir migrate into, 39, discovery of, 342 Eurydice. Compared to Edun, 353 Yuxine UK Sin. Manigful's cruise compared to Argos in, 362 evening. Part of day, 9 exorcism. Of spectral hound, 24, of changelings, 244 F fatter, Fadir. Heimdall visits, 153 Fairy Queen. Girdle in, 242 Fafnir, Son of Hreidmar, 270, gold seized by, 273, Sigurd goes to slay, 275, 276, 277, Gudrun eats heart of, 283, personification of cold and darkness, 297, 364, compared to Python, 363 fairy rings. Magic spell of, 246 Fairyland. Alfheim is, 117 Farbuti, same as Bergelmer, 217 Faroe Islands. Thor's name in, 83 Fates. Yggdrasil sprinkled by, 14, compared to Norns, 166, 357, 358 Father Fine. Outwitted by Esbern, 241 February. Vala's month is, 165 Feng. Same as Odin, 275 Fenia, Fenyat. Giantess slave of Frodi, 128 Fenris, Fenris. Birth and capture of, 90, story of, 90 to 94, Shu to defend Vidar against, 159, prediction concerning, 160, hell related to, 180, birth of, 218, Loki, father of, 232, released from bonds, 331, Loki leads, 333, death of, 335, Tyr alone dare face, 353, compared to Nemean lion, 357, compared to Pyrrhus, 361 Fensalir, Fensalir. Frigga's palace, 43, Frigga spinning in, 203 Fialar. 1 Kvasir slain by, 95. 2 Red Cock of Valhalla, 331 Fimbulwinter, Fim Bullwinter. Prediction of coming, 209, terror of people at approach of, 330, Greek equivalent, 361 finite nature. Of gods, 9 Finnish mountains. Helgi absent on a foray amongst, 327 Finns. Hermod visits the, 155 Fjolnir. Same as Odin, 275 Fjolnir. Birth of, 122 Fjorgen. Genealogy of, 38, Frigga, daughter of, 42 Flax. Discovery of, 51 to 53 Flint. Origin of, 75, 76 Flitch. Of Bacon, 126, 127 Flora. Nana compared to, 360 Folkvang. Freya's home, 77, 131, Warriors and Wives in, 132, Loki enters, 149 Forenoon. Part of day, 9 Fornjotnr, Fornjot nr. Same as Ymir, 217, giants descended from, 232 Furseti. God of Justice, 142 to 145, Greek equivalent for, 356, the land of, 144 Franangr. Loki takes refuge in, 226 Framnas, Nas. Ingeborg and Torsten dwell at, 303, Frithiof dwells at, 306, 317 France. Golden Age in, 56, Oberon, Fairy King in, 248 Franconia. Conquered by Odin, 40 Frankish. King's Descent, 232, Queen Mary's Giant, 362 Frankland. Hindarfeel in, 278 Franks. Worship of Tyr among the 89 martial games of the 89 Frau God, Frugoda. Same as Frigga, 57 Frau Holly, Hall Le. Same as Frigga, 51 Frau Venus. Same as Holda, 53 Frederick Barbarossa. Wild Hunt led by 26 Freki, Freki. Odin's Wolf, 17, 347 French Revolution. Wild Hunt announces, 26 Frey, Friday. Comes to Asgard, 15, 111, present 4, 65, Gullenbursti and Skidbladnir 4, 67, Toast 2, 116, God of Summer, 117 to 138, Freya, sister of, 131, rides with Freya, 135, Freya said to Mary, 137, sword of, 242, elves governed by, 246, deprived of power, 248, weapon of, a stag's horn, 334, fight Surtr, 335, death of, 335, boar of, 351, Greek equivalent, 354, 355 Freya, Freya. Comes to Asgard, 15, 111, Hrungnir wants, 74, Loki borrows falcon plumes of, 77, 107, anger of, 70, Thor borrows garments of, 78, Thor personates, 79, Freya, goddess of beauty, 78, 131 to 138, Friday sacred to, 135, Loki steals necklace of, 149, 217, the earth is, 150, Valkyrs led by, 131, 174, promise to giant, 221, gods fear to lose, 222, dwarfs made necklace for, 134, 242, Greek equivalents, 349, 352, 355 Freygerda, Friday Gerda. Wife of Fridleif, 128 Friday. Sacred to Freya, 135 Fridleif, Fridlef. Same as Frey, 128 Frigga, Frigge. Sits on Hlidskilf, 16, Odin disguises himself by advice of, 32, Agnar fostered by, 34, Odin outwitted by, 36, 45, wife of, Vili and Ve, 37, Odin's wife, 38, 7 sons of, 40, goddess of earth, 40 to 58, goddess of atmosphere, 42, secrecy of, 42, worshipped with Odin, 51, Thor, son of, 59, Nertha same as, 112, Freya same as, 131, Euler marries, 139, Balder and Hodder, sons of, 197, Balder's depression noticed by, 198, all things swear to, 199, Loki rests secret from, 203, 204, Hermod departs at request of, 205, the hope of, 209, emblem of earth, 214, grants Rearier's wish, 252, Greek equivalents, 348, 349, 352, 360 Frisians, Frisians. Want new laws, 143, tradition of, 235 Frithiof, Fritjof. Story of, 298 to 328, saga put into verse by Tegner, 298, birth of, 304, son of Torsten, 304, Angurvadel, sword of, 243, Volendring, possesses, 307, loves Ingeborg, 305, home of, 306, sues for hand of Ingeborg, 307, suit of rejected, 308, Ingeborg's brothers Ascade of, 309, meets Ingeborg in temple, 310, tries to make terms with kings, 311, journey to Orkney Islands, 312, in tempest, 312, fights Adel, 315, visits Angantyr, 316, returns to Fromnes, 317, goes into exile, 319, becomes a pirate. 319, visits Sigurd Ring, 320, Ingeborg recognizes, 321, loyalty of, 323, rebuilds temple, 327, marries Ingeborg, 325, 327, comparison, 363 Fro. Same as Frey, 117, 126, 355 Frodi, Froda. Mill of, 128, rule of, 128, death of, 129 Fola, Fole. Attendant of Frigga, 44, 47, Nana sends ring to, 211 Funfen, Funfeng. Agir's servant, 188, Loki jealous of, 225 Filgi, Filgi. Guardian spirit, 171 G. Gabriel's hounds. Wild hunt in England, 23, leader of wild hunt, 26 Galer, Galar. Kvasir slain by, 95 Gambantian, Gambantian. Wand of Hermod, 155, like Caduceus, 357 Gamla ups, Gamla up sa. Odin's, Frey's, and Thor's mounds near, 123 Gangler, Gangler. Deludes Julfi, 40 Gangrad, Gangrad. Odin as, 32 Ganymede, Ganymede. Northern equivalent for story of, 353 Garm. Dog of Hell, 181, Odin passes, 199, Hell followed by, 333, Loki leads, 333, death of, 336, compared to Cerberus, 359 Gufyan, Gef Yun. Julfi visited by, 49, compared to Dido, 350 Gufn, Gefn. Same as Freya, 133 Gyr odds, Guraj. Carving of, 39, 183 Giad, Gurad. One story of, 34 to 37. 2 Loki visits, 80, Thor visits, 81, 82, 159, Loki accompanies Thor to, 217, Greek equivalent, 348 Gelgia, Gelgia. And of Fenris's fetter, 93 Gerda, Gerda. Wooed by Frey, 119 to 122, Greek counterparts of 355 Geri, Gere. Odin's wolf, 17, 347 German. Chru's sword belongs to a, 87, Langobard, a long beard in, 46, Eckhart the Mentor, 54, Ideas of the Origin of Physical Features, 231, Belief in Fairies, 246, Epic, Nibelungenlied, 251 Germany. Wild Hunt in, 27, Odin Conquers, 39, Abundantia worshipped in, 47, Worship of Frigga in, 51, Easter stones in, 55, Golden Age in, 56, Belief in White Lady in, 57, Thor, Kettle Vendor in, 62, Storms in, 68, Nerthus in, 112, Frey is Fro in, 117, 126, Yule in, 124, Freya's worship in, 131, 132, Temple in Magdeburg in, 136, Freya now a witch in, 137, Euler in, 140, the Elba in, 194, Sandhills in, 235, Sacrifices to Elves in, 248 Gersemi, Gersemi. Freya's daughter, 132 Gertrude. Replaces Freya in Germany, 137 Gillar. Bridge in Nibelheim, 181, Odin rides over, 199, Trembling of, 209, Greek equivalent, 359 Gillarhorn. Heimdall's trumpet, 14, 147, Last blast of the, 332, Greek equivalent, 356 Gyalp. Incantation of, 81, Thor breaks the back of, 82, Wave Maiden called, 146 Giants. Birth of Ice, 4, God slay the, 4, Aegis does not belong to the, 185, Hyrrockin summoned by the, 207, General account of the, 230 to 238, Brymer, Hall of, 340 Gilling. Giants slain by dwarfs, 95, Death of wife of, 95 Gimli, Gimli. Not consumed in Ragnarok, 339, compared to Delphi, 361 Ginyungagap, Ginoan Gap. Primeval Abyss, 2, Giants come to life in, 230 Gyal. Rock to which Fenris is bound, 93 Gyal. River boundary of Nibelheim, 181, Hermod crosses 209, like Akiran, 359 Gyoki, Giooki. Nibelunking, 282, Sigurd, blood brother of sons of, 283 Gyokings. Sons of Gyoki, 283, Sigurd slain by, 290 Gladshim. 12 seats in, 18, Tyr welcomed in, 85, Vala dwells in, 165, Odin returns to, 202 Glacier, Gla Sur. The Golden Grove of, 18 Glaumveer, Glumvor. Second wife of Gunnar, 292 Glaur, Glaur. Husband of Soul, 7 Gleipnir, Glipnir. Manufacture of, 92, 93 Glitnir, Glitnir. Fersetti's Hall, 142 Glittering Heath. Fafnir on the, 273 Glut, Gloot. Loki's first wife, 218 GNA. Messenger of Frigga, 48, carries apple to Rerir, 252, compared to Iris, 349 Nipa, GNE pot. Cave in Nibelheim, 181, Garmin, 359 Nidahate, GNE Tahid. Fafnir on, 273 gnomes, noms. Same as dwarfs, 11 goblins. Same as dwarfs, 239 god, Goda. Same as Frigga, 57 Godi, Goda. Thor's temple at, 83 Godi, Goda. Human sacrifices by, 86 gold. Freya's tears are, 132, the flame of the sea, 186 golden age. 12, Norns arrive after, 166, Greek equivalent for northern, 346, Frey's reign 355 Gondomar. King of the dwarfs, 242 Gothland. Thor's temple in, 83, Sigmund leaves, 263, Ermenrich, king of, 295 Goths. Siggeir, king of the, 253, Sigmund and Sinfiot lie prisoners of the, 261 grain, Grana. Sigurd chooses, 270 Great Bear. Odin's Wain, 30 Greenland. First settlement, 250 Grip. Thor breaks the back of, 82, a wave maiden called, 146 Grendel. Son of Hlur, 232 Greyfell. Same as grain, 270, Sigurd loads hoard on, 277, Gunnar borrows, 284, Sigurd rides through flames on, 284, burned with Sigurd, 290 Grid. Wife of Odin, 39, 81, 158, gives Vidar shoe, 159, with Vidar and Odin, 160 Grimhild. Queen of the Nibelungs, 282, wishes Gunnar to marry, 283, 284, 285, gives magic potion to Gunnar, 284, to Gudrun, 288, to Gudrun, 291 Grimnir. Odin as, 36 Gryot Nagard, Gryot 2 Nagard. The duel in, 74 Griper, Gre per. Studkeeper of Elf, 269, Prophecies of, 274, compared to Chiron, 362 Groa, Groa. Incantations of, 76, compared to Ceres, 352 Gradi. Magic Mill, 128, 129 Griptu. None on, 233 Gudrun, on. One of Valkyr marries Helgi, 264, self-sacrifice of, 264. 2 gives magic potion to Sigurd, 282, marries Sigurd, 283, Sigurd gives ring to, 286, Sigurd offers to repudiate, 287, morning of, 288, goes to Denmark, 290, wooed by Atli, 291, Nibelungs helped by, 292, slays her children, 294, revenge of, 294, sends sons to avenge Swanhild, 296, same as Ildiko, 297, Greek equivalent, 363, 364 Gulltop, Gultop. Heimdall steed, 149 Gulfaxi, Gulfaxi. Hrungnir's steed, 73, Magni receives, 76 Gullinbursti, Gullinbears Making of, 66, Frey receives, 67, 118, Dwarfs manufacture, 242 Gullincambi, Gullincambi. Midgard rooster, 331 Gullintani, Gullintani. Same as Heimdall, 149 Gundicarius, Gundicarius. Same as Gunnar, 297 Gungnir, Gungnir. Odin's spear, 17, made of Yggdrasil wood, 31, runes on, 34, Dvalin makes point of, 65, 242, Odin receives, 67, Hermod throws, 154, Dag borrows, 264, Greek equivalent, 346 Gungthiof, Gungthiof. Son of Frithiof, 325 Gunlod, Goonlod. Mother of Bragi, 39, 100, Guardian of Inspiration, 96, Odin visits, 98, 99 Gunnar, Gun Nar. Son of Gaiuki, 282, Wooing of Brunhild by, 284, Brunhild marries, 286, Repentance of, 289, Brunhild burned by order of, 290, Atli asks compensation for death of the sister of, 291, Courage and Oath of, 292, Death of, 294, same as Gundicarius, 297, Greek equivalents, 364 Guttorm, Guttorm. Son of Gaiuki, 282, Sigurd slain by, 288, Death of, 288 Gelfi, Gelfe. Odin welcomed by, 39, Delusion of, 40, Gefjon visits, 49, Greek equivalent, 350 Gemir, Gemir. Gerda, daughter of, 119, dwelling of, 120, Agir same as, 188, son of Hlur, 232. H. Hades, Hades. Compared to Nibelheim, 351, 359, Jotunheim compared to, 353 Hagel, Hagal. Foster's Helgi, 263 Hagedices, Hagedis easy. Norns called, 171 Hakon, Hakon. Thora, daughter of, 290, marries a Valkyr, 358 Halfdan, Halfdan. Friend of Viking, 299, makes friends with Enhorf, 300, Viking sons visit, 302, son of Bele, 304, reconciled to Frithiof, 327 Hallenskid, Hallin Skeda. Heimdall, same as, 150 Haligaland. Hallig and Odin reign over, 298, Viking, grandson of, 298 Hallig, Halogi. Same as Loki. Reigned over Norway, 298 Ham. Which summoned by Helge, 312 Hamadryads. Northern equivalents, 346 Hamdur, Hamdir. Son of Gudrun, 295, death of, 296, Greek equivalent, 365 Hamelin, Hamelin. Story of Pied Piper of, 27, 28, Greek equivalent, 350 hammer. To dedicate boundaries, homes, marriages, 62, effect of, 70, 71, the theft of the, 77, sign of the, 102 Haymond, Hamond. Son of Sigmund, 263 Hans von Hackelberg. Leader of Wild Hunt, 25, 26 Har. One of the triad seen by Julfi, 40 Harald Harfager, Harfag er. Norsemen driven away by, 249 Hatai, Hati. Wolf pursuing orbs, 8, fed in ironwood, 331, Demon of Darkness, 361 Haddo. Bishop of Mayence, 29 Havamal, Hava Mal. Code of Laws and Ethics, 41 Hebe. Compared to Valkyrs, 358 Hector. Northern equivalent, 361 Hid. Which summoned by Helge, 312 Harun, Dro on. Goat supplying mead, 13, compared to Amalthea, 347 Heimdallinger. Same as Heimdall, 149 Heimchen, Himshen. Unborn children, 56 Heimdall, Himdal. Bifrost guarded by, 14, 9 mothers of, 39, 146, Thor advised by, 78, Idun sought by, 109, Brisingamen saved by, 135, 150, Watchwarder of Asgard, 147 to 153, connected with Aesir, 158, Watchfulness of, 221, Loki to be slain by, 228, Horn blown by, 332, Loki fights, 335, Death of, 335, Greek equivalents, 356 Jaime. Miming, the sword of, 179 Heimskringla, Himskringla. Northern Chronicle, 123 Hel. Goddess of Death, 26, Birth and Banishment of, 90, 218, Realm of, 101, Idun sojourn with, 109, 110, Euler with, 141, Skuld as, 172, the home of, 180 to 184, Odin visits, 199, daughter of Loki, 180, 232, Hermod goes to, 209, couches spread by, 210, Hermod visits, 208, challenge 209, urge to release Balder, 210, Hermod leaves, 211, the bird of, 331, arrives on Vigrid, 333, army of, 334, realm burned, 336, Garmgard's gate of, 359, rake of, 360 hell cake. Provided for Garm, 181 Hellgate. Hermod passes, 181, 210 Hell shoes. 4 feet of dead, 181 Hellway. Hermod journeys along the, 209 Hella. Same as Hell, 180 Helen. Northern equivalents, 361, 363, 365 Helferich, Helferike. Same as Elf, 268 Helfrad, Helfrad. Same as Elf, 268 Helge, Helge. Son of Bele, 304, refuses to give Ingeborg to Frithiof, 308, rejects Sigurd ring, 309, makes treaty with Sigurd Ring, 309, accuses Frithiof of sacrilege, 311, stirs up tempest against Frithiof, 312, Angantyr refuses to pay tribute to, 316, Frithiof snatches ring from Balder, 318, pursues Frithiof, 319, death of, 327 Helgi, Helgi. Glorious career of, 263, 264, marriage of, 358 Heliades, Heliades. Northern equivalent, 356 Helican. Compared to Sakvabek, 349, to Odihrorier, 353 Heligoland, Heligoland. Naming of, 143, 144 Helios, Helios. Northern equivalent, 345 Helmet of Dread, 272, Sigurd uses the, 277, 284, 289 Helva. Daughter of Lord of Nesvek, praise for Esbern, 241 Hengi Kiapr, Hungji Kiaptr. Frodi's mill called, 128 Hengist, Hungist. Descendant of Odin, 40 Henry. Murder of, 26, ill seen by, 237 Heraclide, Heraclida. Northern equivalents, 348 Hercules, Hercules. Northern equivalents, 344, 351, 352, 357, 358, 360 Herla. Mythical King of England, 26 Herlathing, Herlothing. Wild Hunt called, 26 Hermi, Hermi. Comparison between northern boundaries and, 351 Hermod, Hermod. Heroes welcomed by, 19, Frigga mother of, 38, Messenger of Gods, 154, 155, Journeys to Nibelheim, 181, 205, 206 to 211, Greek equivalent, 357 Herod. Leader of Wild Hunt, 26 Hiru, Heroo. Same as Tyr, 87, same as Heimdall, 151 Hervaer, Hervor. Daughter of Angantyr, 242 Hyali, Hyaleli. The Trembling Heart of, 294 High Song. Same as Havamal, 41 Hilding, Hilding. Foster father of Frithiof and Ingeborg, 304, asks Frithiof's aid for kings of Son, 309, failure of mission of, 310, announces Ingeborg's marriage to Frithiof, 317 Hymenbjörg, Himinbjörg. Heimdall's palace, 148, 153 Hymenbriader, Himinbriotur. Thor slays, 190 Hindarfjall, Hindiarfjall. Sigurd comes to, 278, Brunhild asleep on, 280, Brunhild's story not ended on, 282 Hindfell, Hindfell. Same as Hindarfjall, 280 Hyordis, Hyordis. Sigmund marries, 266, and leaves sword to, 267, Sigurd obtains sword from, 267, Elf marries, 268, death of, 290 Hippomens, Hippomines. Northern equivalent, 355 Hyuki, Huke. Companion of Mani, 9 Hlader, Hlader. Thor's temple at, 83 Hliedra, Hliedra. Capital of Denmark, 50 Hlur. Same as Agir, 185, 188, brother of Loki, 217, son of Fornjotunr, 232 Hlisi, Hul Sy. Agir's palace in, 185, 188 Hlidskilf, Hlidskif. Odin's seat, 16, 18, 80, 346, Odin sees sons of rotting from, 35, Frigga sits on, 42, Odin, sees Vandals from, 45, Frey mounts, 119 Hlin. Frigga's attendant, 47 Hlodin. Same as Nerthus, 58 Hlora. Thor fostered by, 59 Hlorida. Same as Thor, 59 Hnikar. Same as Odin, 275 Hnas. Freyja's daughter, 132 Hodmimir. The forest of, 337 Hodu or. Personification of darkness, 141, 213, Vala to slay, 164, 201, twin brother of Balder, 197, Balder to be slain by, 200, Balder slain by, 204, 205, Vala slays, 213, 357, explanation of myth of, 213, Loki guides hand of, 224, return of, 338 Hinir. Gives motion to man, 12, earth visited by, 104, 271, Loki joins, 105, hostage in Vanaheim, 111, peasant asks aid of, 220, survival of, 338 Hofvarpnir. GNA's fleet steed, 48 Hegni. Son of Gaiuki, 282, Sigurd's death planned by, 288, warning given by, 292, captive, 293, the heart of, 293 Holda. Same as Frigga, 51, Euler, husband of, 140 Holland. Frigga worshipped in, 57 Holly, Frau. Same as Frigga, 51 Holler. Same as Euler, 140 Holmgang. Thors and Hrungnir's, 74, 75 Holy Innocents. In Wild Hunt, 26 Honey. Drips from Yggdrasil, 13 Hordaland. Conquered by Frithiof and left to his sons, 325 Horn. Same as Freyja, 133 Horsa. Descendant of Odin, 40 Horselberg. Hold as abode in the, 53, 350 hostages. Exchanged by Aesir and Vanas, 15 Hraesvelgr. Giant eagle, 10, winds personified by, 345 Hrauding. Agnar and Giad, sons of, 34 Hridmar. Story of, 270 to 274 Hrimfaxi. Steed of night, 7 Hrim Thursday, Hrim to Ors. Ice giants at creation, 3, Skadi, A, 113, architect of Valhalla, A, 223 Hroangnir. Odin races with, 73, Thor's duel with, 74, 75, Greek equivalents, 352 Hrym, Vessel steered by, 333 Hubert, Saint. Euler merged into 140 Hugi, Hoogi. Thialfi races with 71 Hugin, Hoogin. Odin's Raven, 17, 347, Od Hrorir discovered by 96 Hulda, Hulda. Same as Hulda, 51 Huldra, Huldra. Same as Hulda, 58 Huldra folk. Same as dwarfs and elves, 58, 239, 248 Hunaland, Hunaland. Gna flies over, 48, 263, Brunhild's home in, 280 hunting. Helgi's feud with, 263, descendants of, 264, 266, 291, 294,297 Hungary. Attila settles in, 89 Huns. Invasion by the, 88, Sigi, king of the, 252, land of the, 291, 292, 294, 297, 364 Hunthaiof, Hunthaiof. Son of Frithiof, 325 Huntsman of Fontainebleau. Leader of Wild Hunt, 26 Hunver, Hunvor. Delivered by Viking, 299 Havergelmer, Havergelmer. The Seething Cauldron, 2, Yggdrasil near, 12, Nidugin, 13, Ice streams from, 182, Wicked in, 183 Hymir, Hymir. Story of Thor's visit and fishing with, 189 to 192 Hindla, Hendla. Freya and Otter visit, 136 Hyperboreans, Hyperboreans. Northern equivalent, 344 Hyperion, Hyperion. Northern equivalent, 345 Hyreken, Hurarokin. Ringhorn launched by, 207, 208 Iafnhar, Yafnhar. Julfi sees, 40 Yarngreeper, Yarngreeper. Thor's glove, 61 Yarnsaxa, Yarnsaxa. One Thor's wife called, 63, feeds wolves, 331. 2 A wave maiden, 146 Iceland. Thvra in, 124, Freya in, 131, Maze in, 177, Earthquakes and geysers in, 229, Norsemen settle in, 339, Scenery of, 343 Icelanders. Records of, 1, 148, Kall Mountains Jökull, 232 Icelandic. Shores, 249 Ida, Ida. Same as Ida Volt, 202, God's Return to, 338, same as Asgard, 346 Ida Volt, Ida Volt. Plain where gods dwell, 11, God's play on, 202, Balder slain on, 204, last meeting on, 339 Edis's, Edis easy. Norns, 171 Edun, Edun. Daughter of Ivald, 101, story of, 103 to 110, returns to Asgard, 107, apples of, 105, 166, Loki betrays, 105, 217, Greek equivalents, 353, 354 Efing, Efing. River surrounding Ida Volt, 11, Vafthrudnir asks about, 32, Loki flies across, 77 Ildiko, Ildiko. Wife of Attila, 89, same as Gudrun, 297 Ils, Ilse. Story of Princess, 236, compared to Arethusa, 359 Ilsenstein, Ilsenstin. Home of Princess Ilse, 236 India. Languages of, 342 Ingeborg, Ingeborg. 1 Attendant of Hunver, 299. 2 Changed into which, 302, Torsten saved by, 303, Mother of Frithiof, 304. 3 Daughter of Bele, 304, Frithiof vows to marry, 305, Frithiof sues for, 307, Sigurd ring sues for, 309, meets Frithiof in temple, 310, Frithiof parts with, 312, married to Sigurd ring, 317, Frithiof's longing for, 319, Frithiof visits, 320, given to Frithiof by Sigurd ring, 324, Frithiof wars against brothers of, 325, marriage of Frithiof and, 325, 327 Inglings. Phrase descendants called, 128, 348 Ingvi Frey, Ing 6 Friday. Story of, 123 to 128 Inspiration. The story of the draft of, 95 to 102 Io. Northern equivalents for story of, 349, 351 Jormungandr, Jormungandr. Birth and banishment of, 90, Hell related to, 180, Thor angles for, 190, origin of, 218, rises from sea, 332, Loki leads, 333, tempests caused by, 332 Iran. The plateau of, 1 Iris, Iris. Compared to GNA, 349 Irmin, Armin. Same as Odin, Heimdall, or Hermod, 30, 150, 154 Irmin's Way. The Milky Way, 30 Irmin Sol, Armin Sol. Destroyed by Charlemagne, 30 Ironwood. Iron Leaves of, 181, Wolves fed in, 331 Islands. Eglimi, King of the, 266 Italy. Golden Age in, 355 Ivalt, Evalt. Dwarf Blacksmith, 65, 87, Edun, daughter of, 101 J. Jack and Jill. Origin of story, 9, Jack in the Green 38 Jack-o'-lanterns. Elf Lights, 248 January. Yule in, 128, Vala's month, 165 Jarl, Jarl. The birth of, 153 Jason, J. A. son. Northern equivalents, 352, 363 Jill. The origin of Jack and, 9 John the Baptist, 26 Yokel, Yokul. Same as Jotun, 232, 302 John Akur, Jan Akur. Gudrun, wife of, 295 Jord, Jerd. Daughter of Nod, 8, wife of Odin, 38, 42, 59 Jotunheim, Yetuanhim. Home of Giants, 5, Vafthrudnir inquires about, 32, Frost comes from, 68, Loki's journey to, 77, Odin gazes at, 80, Thor visits Giad in, 81, Loki's progeny in 90, 91, Odin goes to 96, Skirnir visits 120, Thor personates Freya in 135, Hellborn in 180, Hyreken dwells in 207, Loki goes to 216, 217, Loki's home in 218, giants dwell in 230, Tartarus compared to 344, Idun in 353 Jotuns, Yetuns. Earth in the power of the 45, the origin of 230, 231, Thor feared by the 231 Jove. Day of, in the north, 352 Joyeuse, Zwoyes. Charlemagne's sword, 179 Judea, Judah. Bethlehem in 128 Juno. Compared to Frigga, 349, to Freya, 352 Jupiter. Odin compared to 344, 346, 347, 348, 349, Amalthea, nurse of 347, quarrels with Neptune, 347, outwitted by Juno, 349, Thor compared to 350, secures Ganymede, 353, compared to Frey, 355, wishes to marry Thetis, 357, wooing of Europa, 362 justice. Compared to Forseti, 356 Joturnagesta, Yootur na Yeste. Sengemund loves, 233 K. Kalundborg, Kal Lundborg. The legend of 240, 241 Kari, brother of Agir, 185, brother of Loki, 217, son of Fornjotunr, 232 Karl. The birth of 152 Kurlug. Thor wades across 60 Nefrod, Nefrood. Invites Nibelungs to Hungary, 291, death of 292 kobolds. Same as dwarfs, 11, 239, same as elves, 248 Konur. The birth of 153 Koppelberg. Children in the 28 Kormt. Thor crosses 60 Kvasir, Kva Sir. 1 murder of 95, Odin covets mead of 96. 2 Loki surprised by 226 L Latting. Chain for Fenris, 91, proverb concerning 353 Logia. Same as saga, 38 Lampiscia, Lampiitia. Northern equivalent for flocks of 345 Landvide. Home of Vidar, 158, 160 Langobarden. Story of 46, Greek equivalent for 349 Lufia. Mother of Loki, 217 Lugardag. Saturday called 229 Lurin. King of the Dwarfs, 242 Lipter. Sacred stream in Nibelheim, 182 Lemnos. Northern equivalent for forge of 362 Larad. Topmost bough of Yggdrasil, 13, 20, the animals upon, 13 Lesso. Island, home of Agir, 185 Lethra, Lethare. Sacrifices offered at 50 Lif. one of the survivors of Ragnarok, 337, Greek counterpart of 361 Lifthrasir. One of the survivors of Ragnarok, 337, Greek counterpart, 361 Light Elves. Alfheim, dwelling of 117 Lyod. Same as GNA, 252 Lias Alfar, Same as Light Elves, 246 Liasberi, Month of Vala, 165 Lit, Dwarf slain by Thor, 208 Lodu or. Gives blood to man, 12, same as Loki, 217 Lofn. Attendant of Frigga, 48 Loki, Logi. Cook of Utgard Loki, 71, Wildfire, 72 Logrum. Lake of, 50 Loki, Loke. God of Fire, 12, Sif's hair stolen by, 64, changes his form, 64, Thor attacks, 64, wager with Brock, 65, flight of, 67, Brock sows lips of, 68, eating wager of, 71, hammer recovered by, 77, 78, marries Giantess, 90, adventure with eagle, 104, called to account, 106, south wind is, 108, Skadi laughs at antics of, 113, the lightning is, 116, Brisingamen coveted by, 135, 149, falcon plumes borrowed by, 77, 80, 135, Freya urged by, 137, Freya accused by, 137, Hel, daughter of, 180, Agir, brother of, 185, Frigga questioned by, 203, Hotter's hand guided by, 204, Doc, same as, 212, the jealousy of, 213, Tempter personified by, 214, God of Fire, 213 to 229, son of Fornjotunr, 232, visits the earth, 271, slays otter, 271, secures hoard, 272, Aesir tolerate, 329, released from bonds, 331, boards Nagelfar, 333, foes led by, 333, 334, death of, 335, Greek equivalent for Loki's theft, 351, comparisons, 353, 354, 360, 361 Lombards. Story of the 46 Lombardy. The possession of 47 Longbeards. The saga of the 46 Lorelei. Story of 194 to 196, Greek equivalent, 359 Lorida. Thor's daughter, 63 Lucifer. Loki the medieval, 216 Lydian queen. Northern equivalent, 351 Ligeni. Wars against Sigmund, 266, Sigurd slays, 275 Limdal. Brunhild's home at, 280 Lyngvi, Ling 6. Island where Fenris is bound, 92 Macbeth. The Norns in, 170 Maelstrom. Millstones form the, 130 Magdeburg. Freya's temple at, 136 Magna. Thor's son, 63, 75, survival of, 338, Greek equivalent, 352 Maid Marian. On May Day, 38 Malar Lake, Malar. Legend of its formation, 50 Monaheim, Manahim. Same as Midgard, 12, Greek equivalent, 344 Monogarm. The feeding of, 331, Greek equivalent, 361 Mani, Mani. The moon, 7, his companions, 9, death of, 330, 331, equivalent, 345 Manigfual, Manigfual. Ship, 235, 236, Greek equivalent, 362 Maras, Marazi. Female trolls, 244 Mardel, Mardel. Freya, 133 Mars. Same as Aries. Northern equivalents, 352, 353 Marsyas, Marsys. Compared to Vafthrudnir, 348 May festivals, and c. 38 mead. Heyrun supplies mead, 13 Mecklenburg. Worship of Frigga in, 57 Megangerd, Majingird. Thor's belt, 61, Thor Titans, 72 Meleager, Meleager. Nornagesta compared to, 358 Mimir. Same as Mimir, 30 Menelaus, Menelors. Northern equivalent, 363 Menia, Menia. Phrodisian test slave, 128 Mentor. Eckhart compared to, 350 Mercury. Northern equivalents, 348, 350, 351, 353, 357 Mermaids. In Agir's palace, 359 Meroveus, Meroveus. Birth of, 232, Greek equivalent, 362 Merovingian, Merovingian. Mythical descent of kings, 232 Mini de Heliquin, Ma na del Can. Wild hunt in France, 26 Midgard, Midgard. Earth called, 5, man dwells in, 12, root of Yggdrasil in, 13, Bifrost spans, 14, fields of, 118, Eula rules, 139, rooster of, 331 Midgard snake. Thor attempts to lift, 72, Hymir fears, 190, Thor hooks, 191, 192, birth of, 218, rises from sea, 332, Thor slays, 335, 336, equivalent, 344, tempests caused by, 358 midnight. Part of day, 9 midsummer. Balder disappears at, 141, night, fairy revels, 248, eve, festival, 215 Milky Way in Germany and Holland, 30, 57 miming, memeing. A sword, 179 Mimir, Mimir. Well of, 13, 30, 94, 96, 146, 148, 231, God of Ocean, 185, Son of Hlur, 232, Odin's last talk with, 334 Minerva. Northern equivalents, 347, 348, 355, 363 minus, me nos. Northern equivalent, 358 mile near. Thor's hammer, 61, Thor receives, 67, dwarfs make, 67, 242, Thor gives life with, 69, Thor slays with, 192, giants slain by, 223, 231, Midgard snake slain with, 336, Greek equivalent for, 350 mistletoe. Oath not sworn by, 199 Modgod, met good. Warder of Geel, 181, 209, 210, Greek equivalent, 359 Modi, Amoda. Thor's son, 63, survival of, 338 Moder, Amoder. Heimdall visits, 153 Mori, Miri. Compared to Norns, 347 Mori, Miri. Thor's temple at, 83 Mokerkielfi, Amokerkiafi. A clay image which Thielfi fights, 74, 75 morning. Part of day, 9 Moors. Northern equivalent, 360 Moselle, Moselle. Celebrations along the 124 Moss Maidens. Wild Hunt for, 25, Greek equivalents, 249 Mother Night. Longest night in year, 124, 215 Mulberg, Melberg. Battle of, 89 Mundilfari, Mo on Dilfari. Father of Sun and Moon Drivers, 7 Munin, Mo Onin. Odin's Raven, 17, Od Hrorier found by, 96, Greek equivalent, 347 Muspel, Muspel. Sons of, 333 Muspelsheim, Muspelsheim. Home of Fire, 2, Sparks from, 6, Host from, 333 Meisinger, Meising Viking, slays Frodi, 129 N Nagelfar, Nag-Ilfar. Launching of, 332 Nagelfari, Nag-Ilfar I. Not's first husband, 8 Nain. Dwarf of Death, 100 Nal. Mother of Loki, 217 Nana, Nan-Na. Fersetti's mother 142, Baldur's wife, 197, death of, 206, accompanies Baldur, 208, sends carpet to Frigga, 211, emblem of vegetation, 214, compared to Greek divinities, 360 Narv, Narva. Son of Loki, 218, death of, 227 Nastrand, Nastrand. The Wicked in, 183, 340, compared to Tartarus, 359 Neckar, Neckar. God and River, 193, 194, 359 Necks. Water Sprites, 193, 194 Nectar. Compared to Northern Drink, 346 Nemean Lion, Nemean Leon. Northern equivalent, 357 Neptune. Northern equivalents, 344, 347, 354, 358, 359, 361 Nereides, Nereides. Northern equivalents, 359 Nereus, Nereus. Neord like, 354 Nerthus, Nethus. Same as Frigga, 57, 58, Neord's wife, 112, 117, 131 Nibelungenlied, Annie Belung en Led. German epic, 251, 289 Nibelungs, Annie Blungs. Sigurd visits the, 282, Brunhild, Queen, 283, 284, Lament of, 289, Visit at Lie, 291, 292 Nick, Old. Origin of the name of, 193 Nicors, Nick Orts. Sea Monsters, 193 Nita, Anita. Home of Dwarfs, 34 Onidug, Anidoag. Nosygdrasil, 13, 160, 183, 331 Nadud, Aniduodi. King of Sweden, 177, 178, comparison, 358 Nibelheim, Nibelheim. Land of Mist, 2, root of Yggdrasil, in, 12, Bifrost connects, 14, Odin gazes into, 34, Hel in, 90, 180, Hellsbird in, 331, Idun in, 109, Euler in, 141, Hornherd in, 147, Odin visits, 199, Hermod visits, 205, 206, Balder in, 210, equivalents, 344, 353, 359 Night. Daughter of Norvi, 7 Njord, Njord. A hostage, 15, God of Sea, 111 to 117, 185, Scatty Marys, 114, 140, Glove of, 116, Frey, son of, 117 to 119, Semi-historical, 123, oath sworn by, 123, Freya, daughter of, 131, equivalent.